My friend, today I want to share with you a really easy, budget-friendly Thanksgiving Day tablescape that can then simply transition into a Christmas table setting. I'm Nicole with the Door on the Table, and I've got an idea that I think is going to be really exciting because it's not going to cost you much money and it's going to be so simple to do. Now, there's something about the holiday season this year that I feel we've completely skipped the buildup and excitement for Thanksgiving. And that's because retail stores and social media have started hyping Christmas in the middle of October. Oh, everybody's getting into the mindset of Christmas and decorating for Christmas, but Thanksgiving is just 2 weeks away. So what about Thanksgiving? What are you going to be doing for your Thanksgiving Day table setting? My idea is to start with something that's really simple, a wonderful base that we're going to give a really good festive Thanksgiving feel to. And then with just a few simple changes, we're going to then transform it into a Christmas tablescape that's going to have that Christmas festive feeling. All right, let's get started. I've already got a white table runner going down the center of my table, and I'm going to be using this for the foundation of both my Thanksgiving and Christmas tablescapes. Also, if you remember from my holiday trends videos, not a single one of the tablescapes we saw in the retail stores had tablecloths. They all either had a table runner or garland going down the center. So I'm going to stay on trend with what we saw in the stores. Oh, and if you missed either one of those videos, I'll make sure I put links to them down below. In addition to the table runner, I'm also going to be adding these red chargers. They're going to look fabulous for both Thanksgiving and my Christmas tablescape. And on top of each of my red chargers, I'm going to be adding my simple white dinner plates. If you remember from past videos, I love using white dinner plates because I see them as the little black dress when it comes to tablescapes because they look fabulous on any tablescape, no matter the occasion or the theme. And for the flatware, I'm going to be using my gold flatware. I think it's going to look fabulous for both Thanksgiving and Christmas. And to complete the place settings, I'm going to be adding a water glass and a wine or secondary glass to each of the place settings. This is the foundation for the place settings for both my Thanksgiving and my Christmas tablescapes. Now I'm going to do a little bit in the middle for the centerpiece that's going to also be the foundation for both table settings. And I'm going to start with these evergreen stems. I absolutely love these. I picked them up at Target. I'll put a link to them down below, but they are so realistic looking. I really think they look like they're the real thing. So I'm going to take and I have about 5 of them. I'm going to lay them in the middle of my centerpiece. And one of the reasons why I did the place settings first is because then I would know how much space I really had in the middle of my tablescape to work with. Instead of doing the centerpiece and then realizing you have to move the place settings around, get your place settings set first and then work on your centerpiece. Another trend we saw in the stores was they all had taper candle holders on them, which is why I'm using these because they're going to bring in that gold from my flatware. I understand this might be looking a little Christmassy right now, but I'm going to be adding some colors we associate with Thanksgiving along with some elements that we also associate with the holiday. Next, I'm going to add my sparkling fall balls. You guys have seen these many times if you see my previous videos. Then I'm going to fill it in with these dried orange slices. I think the colors here really represent Thanksgiving and the fall season. To complete the centerpiece, I'm adding these tall orange pillar candles. Now I need to complete the place settings so it pulls the whole Thanksgiving theme together. I'm going to start with my orange napkins, which I have folded rectangularly, and I'm going to put one on top of each of the dinner plates. On top of the napkins, I'm adding my turkey salad plates. I found these at Michael's a year ago, and I absolutely love them. I am loving how this is looking for my Thanksgiving Day table setting with the oranges and the pops of gold and the little bits of red here and there. And then of course with the turkey salad plates and my glass turkeys really helps pull everything together. And now I want to show you how simple it's going to be to transition to my Christmas tablescape just by taking a few things away and replacing them with Christmas elements. First, let's take away the candles and some of the things from the centerpiece. I'm also going to be swapping out my napkins and my salad plates. For the Christmas tablescape, I'm going to keep the evergreen stems along with the two candle holders, but I've brought in some gold reindeers and I've got some deep red embellishment elements that I'm going to be adding to it. Next, I'm going to add these gorgeous deep red taper candles that I found at Target. For the place settings, I'm going to do the same napkin treatment, except for I'm going to be using these gorgeous red shiny napkins. I've had these for years. You've seen them on other place settings and other tablescapes I've done. And then I'm going to add 2 plates on top of this. Check out the plates I found at Target. They are so gorgeous. This one has holly, this one has a plaid design. Pair them on top of each other. Absolutely gorgeous and festive. So I'm going to put one on top of each of my napkins. You'll notice that I'm going to have the plates kind of facing the same direction in each of my place settings. That's going to create consistency and your guests are going to notice. Tell me, what do you think of the idea I have for transitioning from Thanksgiving to Christmas table setting? Let me know in the comments down below because I would love to find out. If you enjoyed my video, please give me a thumbs up. It really helps my channel. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the next video. And thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I look forward to seeing you next time here at the table. Bye.